Happy listening. May your life feel more peaceful.
Imagine this. You walk into a massive stadium, 100,000 seats, full, every single one. Now, multiply that number by 10, by 50, by 100. That's what 1 billion people look like. And that is the number of people silently fighting a mental battle every single day. But here's the real question. If the world is more advanced, more connected, and more aware than ever, why are we mentally collapsing? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear may change the way you see society and yourself. We often think mental health issues are something distant, something rare, something that happens to other people. But today, 1 out of every 8 humans on Earth is struggling. Anxiety, depression, burnout, trauma, loneliness. And here's the dangerous lie the world repeats. If you can still function, then you're fine. But functioning is not healing. Functioning can be a disguise, a mask, a survival mechanism. Let me tell you a story. A story that might be yours or someone you know. Her name is Sarah. On the outside, she looked perfect, smart, friendly, always smiling, the kind of person people describe as strong. But here's what no one saw. Every morning, Sarah woke up with a heavy chest. She sat on the edge of her bed, staring at the wall, trying to convince herself to move. She wasn't sad. She wasn't crying. She was just empty. One day, she told a friend how she felt. And the friend simply said, "Oh, come on, you're just overthinking. You'll be fine." And that was it. No help, no support, just words that made her feel even more alone. Sarah isn't just one girl. Sarah is millions, maybe billions. So let's talk about what's going wrong. 1. Modern life overloads the brain. We weren't built for constant notifications, endless comparison, and pressure to be productive every minute of every day. We're human beings, not machines. 2. Social media has rewired our psychology. You open Instagram and all you see is perfection, vacation, success, happiness, and then you compare it to your real life where things aren't always beautiful. We end up comparing our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, and it destroys our mental health. 3. Loneliness in a crowded world. We're surrounded by people, yet more disconnected than ever. 1,000 followers, but no one to talk to at 2 a.m. 4. Mental health is still taboo. Even today, many still hear, "Stop being dramatic. Pray harder. It's all in your head." But the brain is an organ, just like the heart, just like the lungs. When the brain is unwell, the whole person suffers. When 1 billion minds are struggling, it's not just a personal issue, it becomes a global crisis. It affects families, schools, workplaces, economies, communities. A person with untreated mental health issues struggles with sleep, focus, productivity, relationships, and decision-making. Now multiply that by 1 billion. And yet mental health still receives some of the lowest funding worldwide. Why? Because the pain is invisible. There's no bleeding, no cast on the arm, just silent suffering. Let me share one more story. A man in his 40s, a father, a provider, a strong man. He once said, "Every day I wake up and feel like I'm fading. I don't want to die.
I just want the pain inside me to stop. He never told his family, never asked for help. He smiled, he laughed, he pretended. And one day, he was gone. Not because he was weak, but because he didn't know where to go for help. This story is happening everywhere. The world doesn't need more motivational quotes. It needs understanding. It needs action. Here's what we can do. 1. Normalize talking about mental health. Listen without judgment. One open conversation can save a life. 2. Seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, psychologists. This isn't weakness. This is maintenance for the mind. 3. Build real human connections. Reach out. Call someone. Talk. Presence is medicine. 4. Reduce mental overload. Limit digital noise. Take breaks. Let your mind rest. 5. Practice small habits. Sleep, movement, sunlight, boundaries. Small habits, big changes. Here's the truth. You are not alone. Not today, not ever. Maybe you're one of the billion people struggling silently. Or maybe someone you love is. But your mind is not your enemy. Your emotions are not failures. Your struggles do not make you broken. You're human. And being human means sometimes falling apart so you can rebuild stronger. If 1 billion people are suffering, then 1 billion people deserve hope, support, and healing. And it starts right here, with awareness, with compassion, with you. Thank you for listening. Your mind matters. Your story matters. And you matter.